we had Mwaanga Nkumbula, who was nicknamed as the Old Lion of Africa.
Yeah.
They say if you want to know more about a city, a town, a country, visit the local museum. And of course, I'm right here at Choma Museum in Choma Town, of course, Southern Province of Zambia. Should I say the capital of Southern Province? Join me as I explore this museum.
Sir, thank you so much for receiving us here at Choma Museum. I've only been passing here in this road, Livingston Road, but today we decided, you know what? Let us come to this place and just learn more about what you have in there. And it'll be exciting for us to get that information today and pretty much share with our lovely audience right over there. So do you mind introducing yourself and so that we just keep the ball rolling?
Oh yeah, really.
Yes.
I am Mr. Haricha Harris Frederick. Yes, I work here at Choma Museum and Craft Center.
Wonderful.
You are welcome here.
Thank you so much. It feels peaceful and homey.
No, the place is so peaceful. It's so peaceful.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I can see the building is quite colonial style.
Yeah. This building, it was built long time ago. This building was built in 1926 by the Bate Group, which was led by Alfred Bate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So give us a prehistory, really, just in a nutshell. How did this museum come into being? Or maybe we should start from the very beginning up until we get to this particular museum.
Yeah, Choma, Zambia has 5 national museums.
Yeah.
Starting from Livingstone Museum, we have Choma Museum and Craft Center, we have Lusaka National Museum, we have also Copperbelt Museum, and the 5th one is Motomoto Museum in Mbala.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but since we are focusing for Choma Museum,
yeah,
the story about the Choma Museum goes like this. You can't mention the Choma Museum before mentioning the Kariba Dam.
Oh, okay. Kariba Dam, right?
Yeah, the same
Siavonga.
Yeah, the same Kariba Dam starts from Siavonga, comes to Gwembe Chipepo, and goes to Sinazongwe. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How this museum started, as I put earlier on to say, you can't mention Choma Museum without mentioning the Kariba Dam. Zambia was colonized by Britain. Yeah. So when the British came to rule us or to colonize us, they found minerals here in Zambia, which was northern Rhodesia by then.
Oh, okay.
After discovering those minerals, they decided to open mines. And you can't open a mine without electricity.
Yes.
That's how they came up with the view of constructing that Kariba Dam.
Oh.
Yeah. So before the work of constructing that dam started, there were people who used to live along the Zambezi River in the Gwembe Valley. Those people were told to leave their permanent places to go to the upper lands, especially in the hills and mountains, to pave way for the construction of the Kariba Dam.
Oh, they were literally displaced.
Yeah, they were displaced. So those people were evacuated. Others were brought, like here in Choma, within, especially those in Masuku area. Others were taken to Pemba district. Others were taken to Chilundu, Bati, to the upper lands. Chilundu is also along the valley.
Oh, yes.
So when the work started in 1957 to 1958, the dam or the bridge was made that site. Water started coming back, expanding, towards the the upper side of the lake, of the river, So from there, those people, though others remained that side because it was a forcibly move.
Oh, yeah.
Those people were forced to do what? To move. So others, they said, no, we are not going anywhere. Because here, that's where our forefathers are buried. Yeah, so we can't leave the graveyards of our relatives.
And their lives were literally centered around.
Yeah. So others, they were removed by the same government. You know, when the government wanted to displace those people, those people were promised to be given good infrastructures.
Oh.
Yeah, like they were promised to be given a good university within the Wembe Valley.
Oh, really?
Good third roads, good hospitals and clinics. And they are also promised that they will be using electricity freely, since power will be being generated from their own place.
Wow, yeah.
But if you are to visit those people today, none of those promises came to pass. And the fundings of building that dam was coming from the World Bank.
Oh, okay.
Yes, even the government, they were making all those promises, fearing that the World Bank will refund you. The World Bank will refund you, and us will just come in to do what? To help you constructing like those institutions. Good schools, universities, health posts, but nothing came to pass.
I can imagine. Imagine being displaced and then being left to...
So, you know, when you are starting in your life, it's difficult.
It's very difficult.
Those people were relocated from their original places to new places.
Oh.
They started a new life. And because of the fake government promises, now those people, they started now crying to the government in terms of relief food, or let me say economical. They cry to the government. And beside that, that same government or the dam divided the Batonga people. You find that the others, you have your parents to the Zambian side, then you were living to the other side of the river, you were taken to Zimbabwe. Those are the Tongas of the Zimbabwe today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you go to the valley, you find that those who are in Zambia side, they have relative that side. Those who are in Zimbabwe, they have relative this side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
So the dam divided the Tongas. Others were taken to Zimbabwe, others were brought here in Zambia.
And I can imagine. So families were pretty much...
yeah, even here in Zambia, because there were nothing like when a vehicle comes to pick you.
Yeah.
The vehicle or the driver will find you with all your family members. You find maybe your sister, maybe your daughter, or what is married very far from where you are.
Yeah.
So they will pick you and take you somewhere, and your daughter there will be taken to other side. Wow. So you find that some family members, they miss their family members for good.
Oh, that was sad.
But though others, they rejoined, yeah, but others, they missed their family members for good from that time, because there were no phones to communicate, to say, no, us, where they dumped us this side. Yeah.
And I can imagine their children afterwards all moving.
Yeah, even today, even the marriages we have here, some people marry their relatives.
Wow, yeah.
Some people marry their relatives. The number of people who were removed, or the number of people who were recorded, were 57,000. 57,000 of the Batonga people of the Wembe Valley were removed from their original places to different parts of the land of Southern Province. Yeah, so those who resisted, when water started expanding, they became into islands. And the government made a declaration to tell those who had allowed themselves to be relocated, to make or to use canoes to remove those who were in the island, to bring them to the dry lands. Yes, it was called Kuomboka Declaration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The same like what the Kuomboka we have in Western Province.
Yes.
So those people who were displaced, they were just being dumped to the hills and mountains where soil is poor for farming, and there were no water for the animals, even for the people.
Wow.
Yeah, so they started the hard life.
That was a tricky one.
Yeah, it was very tricky. So from there, after the end of the colonial rule, we formed our own government. Kaunda became the first Republican president of Zambia in 1964. In 1972, Kaunda made an announcement or a request to the well-wishers who come on board to help his people who were displaced during the colonial time when the colonial government was constructing the Kariba Dam.
Okay.
Yeah, so fortunately, a group from German came on board to say, we'll go and see those people. That group was known as a Gosina Mission Group. The Gosina people came to interview the people of the Gwembe Valley. After collecting the information, those Gosina people said, no, we'll help these people. But our help, since everyone needs the help, those who were educated and those who were not educated. So those people were encouraged by the Gosina people to improve on crafts making.
Oh.
Yeah. Why the Gosina people wanted to do business of crafts with the people of the Gwembe Valley.
Okay.
So that's how the project started. So the Choma Museum and Craft Center started as a simple project of buying and selling the Tonga crafts in the Gwembe Valley.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Now that paints a good picture why this is now established here. Okay.
Yeah. So those whites or the German people were empowering those local peoples of the Gwembe Valley after buying the crafts.
Yes.
So that's how the museum or the project started. Later on, they started now preserving the best crafts, best quality crafts to save them into galleries. Yeah. When they started now planning to build a museum or to open galleries.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how the museum began.
Okay. And that was in which year?
That was 1972. Because from 1972 up to 1982, they were in the hands of the German people and the local people of the Gwembe Valley.
Okay.
Yes, in 1988, the Gosina people, the German people, they stopped doing business with those local people of the Gwembe Valley.
Yeah.
Because what they were doing with the people of the Gwembe Valley, it was well known across in the globe.
Yeah.
Another group from Netherlands came in to facilitate or to get from where those German people ended or to carry on.
Okay.
So when the Netherlands came, they said, no, we want to relocate this business from here because it's like the valley is a hidden place. So we want each and everyone to see what we'll be doing together with you.
Yes.
So that's how they started looking places along the main road. Lucky enough, they come to across this building, which is where the Choma Museum is housing today.
Oh, okay.
This building was known as the Bait Building.
Oh, the Bait Building.
Bait Building.
Okay.
Because this building was built by the Bait Group, which was led by Alfred Bait.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Alfred Bait, he was a businessman. He used to do a mineral business like the emeralds, golds, and other minerals, yes, here in Southern Africa.
Okay.
You know, Alfred Bait and John Cicero, they were friends.
Oh, okay.
John Cicero was empowered to do business by Alfred Bait.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how John Cicero found himself doing business of minerals here in Southern Africa.
Oh, that's good.
So this building was used as a hostel by the pupils who used to go at Bait Girls School, which was for the whites.
Oh, okay.
That school today is Adastra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, when Zambia got independence, some whites, they left Zambia.
Yeah.
So the school and this building remained vacant after the original owners left it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from there, the Zambian government under Kaunda, they reopened the school.
Okay.
And they changed the name from Bates School to Adastra.
Ah,
And that's when they opened the district offices behind the depth offices. Yeah.
yeah.
So when the museum group came in 1988, they found this site was vacant. And because, you know, always a private entity,
Yeah.
once the original owner left, it belongs to the community.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So when this museum came, the building was a community building. So it was a community museum. So it was free for them to find themselves into this building because they came as a community museum, and the building was for the community because it was left by the original owners.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So if you go inside this building, you find some unique features like the wooden tower.
Yes.
Those wooden towers, those wood, we call it a thick timber.
Yeah.
It was coming from Mulobezi during the colonial time, when they were building, we were constructing the building. And the ceiling itself, the ceiling of the building, is a metal ceiling.
Impressive.
Yeah, it's very unique. Yes, very unique. So those are some of the features of this building.
Ah.
Yeah, it was built in 1926. So that's how the museum found itself in this building.
Oh, I see. And the location is quite accessible because it's just along the main Livingston Road.
Yeah, that's what they were looking for.
Yeah.
Those Netherlands people, when they came, they said, no, it's better to set up a museum near the road, especially along the main road.
Yeah.
And they were like to find this building, which is the old building. Okay. This building is one of the old buildings we have in Zambia.
Oh, wonderful.
Choma Museum.
Yes.
Has 3 galleries.
Okay.
Yeah, it has 3 galleries. We have the political gallery, which talks about the Choma Declaration. Yeah, that gallery is named after the late Daniel Chibalo Munkombwe, who was a prominent politician. Yeah, especially here in Choma. He was the MP for Choma Central for 19 years. 19 years. Yeah, for 19 years. Okay. Apart from that, we have the art gallery, which talked about the traditional life of man and woman. Oh, okay. Particularly the people of Southern Province particularly the people of Southern Province. Yeah. So the last gallery is a art gallery which have the story about Gabriel Edison, okay, the white lad who made our national flag, coat of arms, and also the mess which is used by Speaker of the National Assembly when he's presiding the business in the parliament. Then also, Gabriel also made our currency, the kwachas and the ngwes. And in those days, if you have to remember, when post office were still active, we used to buy stamps from post office. Yes. She's the one who started that business of stamps. Yeah. Yeah, those stamps, if you go and check on the stamp, you could find maybe the Zambian animals, Zambian birds, Zambian cultural activities. Why? Because she was trying to sell what we have and what we do in Zambia to the world. Wow. And those stamps, it was one way of generating income for the government.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It is quite interesting that the lady we are talking about here, what's her name again?
Gabriel Edson.
Yes. And this is a white lady.
Yeah.
Now, her being white, it means that she really understood the culture of the people, especially early on at that time. Would you say, or she was born in this country? In short, for her to have such an in-depth understanding of such things like, coming up with the national flag, the coat of arms, and also, just depicting the essence of the cultural aspect of 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 Zambia. Being a white lady, I think that's impressive.
Yeah. Gabriel Elson, the parents, especially the father, was one of the prominent politicians during the colonial time. Yeah, he had a high position in the colonial government. The father, yes. Gabriel Elson was born here in Zambia. I mentioned to say this building was used as a hostel for the people who used to go to Bait Girls School. When it was for the white, which was for the whites. Yeah, so Gabriel Elson, she's one of the people who used to sleep in this building and who used to go to the same school, which is here in Choma, Southern Province.
I see. So she was literally a Zambian.
Yeah, she was literally a Zambian. Yeah,
it makes sense.
Yeah. So apart from that, Choma Museum also have the story about the life history of Mwaanga Nkumbula. I mentioned in the galleries, about the galleries I mentioned about the Choma Declaration.
Yes.
Choma Declaration was a symbol of peace and unity. Which was signed by two giants of Zambia, Mwaanga Nkumbula and Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. Why it was called Choma Declaration? It was called Choma Declaration because the event was here in Choma. Yeah. Choma Declaration is a historical story. It's a historical story which happened here in Choma, where the members of the ANC and the members of the UNIP and the entire Zambians came to witness from here in Choma. Why that Choma Declaration was called? Choma Declaration was called to end the political wrangles. You know, there were some political wrangles between the ANC and the UNIP. Yeah, the party of Nkumbula ANC and the party of Kaunda, which was UNIP. And UNIP by then, it was the party in power. When Zambia got independence, we had more than one political parties. But because of that, due to different political affiliations, wrangles rose up. Because each and every one wanted his leader to be the president. Yeah. So because of that, it brought in those differences between political players. Yeah. So when Kaunda and Nkumbula saw what was going on in their country, they said, no, that's not what we fought for. They agreed to say, it's better to have one political party. And because Kaunda was the one who was the Republican president, he felt that it could be better if the event come to happen here in Choma. Yeah, I think he was trying to show respect to the people of Southern Province and Mwaanga Nkumbula.
Because Mwaanga Nkumbula comes from this party.
Yeah. So that's how they set a date to say on 27th June 1973 we'll meet in Choma for the same declaration. On that same day, Mwaanga Nkumbula declared himself to say he stopped doing politics, or he retired from doing active politics.
For the sake of peace.
Yeah, Mwaanga Nkumbula declared that for the sake of peace. Yeah, the meeting was at Champande, near Champande Clean Court, Champande Market. There is a space there which was preserved during that same period. We call it Kaunda Square. It's a historical place, It's a historical place. So, Choma Declaration was brought in to showcase peace and unity to the people of Zambia. Because from that same day, the one-party state was born. One-party state came as a result of the signing of the Choma Declaration. The one-party state was born after Mwaanga Nkumbula declared to retire from active politics.
In the same 1973?
Yeah, 1973 on 27th June. Yeah. So those who were spearheading the Choma Declaration, they went for paperwork for signing to Choma Secondary School. That's where they started signing, or that's where the signing happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's how Choma Declaration or one party state came to appear in Zambia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the first thing I saw when coming in, I saw that statue there. What is it about?
Oh, that's the statue. Is the old lion of Africa.
Oh, really?
Who is he? Or who was Mwaanga Nkumbula?
Oh, really?
The old lion of Africa, Mwaanga Nkumbula. You know, Mwaanga Nkumbula, he was a son of the soil of Africa, the soil of Zambia. Mwaanga Nkumbula was born here in Southern Province in Mala village of Namwala district.
Oh.
Yeah, Mwaanga Nkumbula, by profession, he was a teacher.
He was a teacher.
He was a teacher by profession, though before that, he was born on 15th January 1916.
Oh.
By profession, as I put it, he was a teacher.
Okay.
Here in Southern Province, we have two well-known schools where he taught. We have Masuku Mission, it's for UCZ.
Okay.
Yeah, he's taught there. From there, he went to Kanchindu. Kanchindu is also a mission school for UCZ in Sinazongwe district of Chief Mwembaya. From Kanchindu, Mwaanga Nkumbula left for Copper Belt, where he taught different schools, especially in Mufulira and Kitwe. That's where he developed the spirit of joining politics.
Oh.
Mwaanga Nkumbula was given a position of president of ANC in 1952, or let me say, in the early 1950s.
Wow.
So from 1950s up to the period when they signed the Choma Declaration, Mwaanga Nkumbula was the party president of the Africa National Congress.
Okay. And I understand there was a time Kaunda was also part of the National Congress, but also
Yeah. You are right. You know, the same time or in the same meeting when Kaunda was given the seat of presidency, Kaunda was given a position of Secretary General of the ANC, replacing Ruben Nabulyato.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Kaunda replaced Ruben Nabulyato, and Mwaanga Nkumbula replaced Bodwin Mbikusta Lewanika, who had left the party when he was called to be a Litunga in Western Province.
Okay.
Yeah, because they had to go for a convention. So Mwaanga Nkumbula won the seat of a presidency, and Kaunda won the seat of Secretary General of the party, replacing Ruben Nabulyato.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Totally makes sense now.
So from there, they started Zank together. Ank together.
Yeah.
But towards the end of 1950s, somewhere 1958, Kaunda, Mainza Chona, Elijah Mdenda, Grey Zulu, Ruben Kamanga, Simon Mwansaka Pepe, and other prominent politicians or freedom fighters. They left the ANC to form Zank.
Okay.
When they formed Zank, Kaunda became the president of that new formed party, which was Zank. And Mwaanga Nkumbula remained as the party president of ANC.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay, from here, we'll go to the life history of Mwaanga Nkumbula. That's where you learn more about what Mwaanga Nkumbula did for this country. And if you still need more information, I'll feed you from that side.
Okay.
We have a statue for Mwaanga Nkumbula outside. So, as I mentioned earlier on to say, yeah, he was nicknamed as the Old Lion of Africa. Mwaanga Nkumbula was born on the 15th January 1916 in Mala village of Namwala district, here in Southern Province of Zambia. Yeah. Hari Mwaanga Nkumbula, by profession, was a teacher. Here in Southern Province, we have two well-known schools where he taught. We have Masuku Mission, which is for UCZ, here in Choma district. And we have also one school in Sinazongwe district of Chief, under Chief Mwemba, Kanchindu Secondary School, where I taught. Okay. From Kanchindu, Hari Mwaanga Nkumbula left for Copper Belt, where I taught in different schools, particularly Mufurila and Kitwe. While in Copper Belt, Hari Mwaanga Nkumbula started doing politics. Oh. And he was given a chance of being a party president of the ANC in the early 1950s. On that same convention, when Hari Mwaanga Nkumbula was given that seat, Kaunda also was given a position of Secretary General of the ANC, replacing Luberi Navuriato. Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, so they were together in ANC up to 1958, when Kaunda and other freedom fighters like Mainza Chona, Grey Zulu, Elijah Mdenda, Ruben Kamanga, Simon Mwansaka-Pwepwe, and others left ANC to form ZANC, Zambia African National Congress.
Oh, I see that. Okay.
But Hari Mwaanga Nkumbula remains with that same position of president of ANC up to the time when they signed the Choma Declaration in 1973.
Oh, the same one we talked about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. It then totally makes sense why he's referred to as the father of politics in Zambia.
Yeah, you know, before Hari Mwaanga Nkumbula became the president of ANC, there was a party which was formed by Bodwin Migusa Lewanika. Okay. It seems the way politics used to be was different to the period when Hari Mwaanga Nkumbula stepped into politics. Hari Mwaanga Nkumbula came with a serious step. He started politics with a serious step. Yeah, okay. Because he recruited everyone around the country. Okay. Yeah, that's why it was, because you can't talk the Zambian politics. Where we started, I said you can't mention the Choma Museum before mentioning Kariba Dam and the people of the Gwembe Valley. Oh yes. So even our politics, you can't mention the Zambian politics before mentioning Hari Mwaanga Nkumbula.
I hear you. I understand that part. Wow. And this is his family right here.
Yeah, Hari Mwaanga Nkumbula in his life, he had 3 wives, and from 3 wives, he only had 5 children.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he had Biggie. He passed away. Bodwin also passed away. Mala also passed away. But Ombi is still alive. She's married to a white man. She's in UK. Oh, okay. And we have Shaka Seba, who is in Namala, where his father is buried. Oh, really? Yeah.
Okay. That's good. And I can see some other photos there.
Yeah. All these, I just got the simplified or summarized information. Oh, okay. So some information that I was explaining, I was picking them from this.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Okay, I see that. And this is him when he was...
when he was electing, okay. The old lion of Africa.
The old lion. Okay, that's good. I can see some class here. Are you seeing this one? Mr. Cameraman.
He was a smart man.
He was a very smart man. Okay. Oh, how we should be remembered.
Yeah.
And then here. Okay.
So some features here, they talks about the life history of Hari Mwaanga Nkumbula. Like you can go through.
Oh, okay. I see that. This statue right here is this same one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see that.
The elevated pedestrian talks about goes like this.
Oh, okay, I see.
7 steps.
Okay. Oh, 7 steps and all that. Okay, that's good. Let's see. So this is
a man himself, Mwaanga Nkumbula, the old lion of Africa, the father of the Zambian politics.
So this was made right here.
This statue, this information was sponsored by the Choma family.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They, in memory of this old man, the Choma family came up with the view of having the statue of Mwaanga Nkumbula here in Southern Province. Where exactly? Here at the historical place, the museum.
Oh,
yeah.
I see that. Wow.
We have also the prehistory of Southern Province.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all the prehistory of Southern Province, we have the two men like Dr. Livingstone and John Cicero. You know, Livingstone will be mentioned here in the story of Southern Province because in his life, or when he visited Africa, there was a time when he followed the Zambezi River, or when he made 3 journeys for following the Zambezi River. When he was following the Zambezi River, he came to across the Victoria Falls, which made him to be the first white man to see the Victoria. He named that falls as Victoria Falls in memory of Queen Victoria. Yeah, who was the queen by the time when Livingstone saw that same falls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he was basically the first white man.
Yeah, but not the first man, but the first white man to see the Victoria Falls.
Oh, okay.
Then we have also John Cicero inside. Yeah, in the prehistory of Southern Province. John Cicero will be also well remembered to the history of Southern Province. Why? John Cicero, he once formed a government. He was the first one to form a government on our land here. He formed the BSA company in 1895, and the same BSA company ruled us from 1895 to 1924. When he formed that government or that company, Kalomo, which is in Southern Province,
Yes.
was chosen to be the capital seat.
Ah, okay.
Kalomo was the capital seat from 1904 to 1907.
Interesting.
In 1907, the capital seat shifted to Livingstone, again here in Southern Province. Livingstone was the capital seat from 1907 to 1935, when the capital seat shifted to Lusaka.
Oh.
So these guys will be well remembered in Southern Province. Then apart from the development of like capital seat and other things, John Cicero brought in the rail line, which entered Zambia first here in Southern Province.
Oh.
This rail line, we are still benefiting from the rail line. Yeah, because we turned it to Zambia Railways today.
Oh, okay.
His mission was to build the rail line or construct the rail line from Cape Town in South Africa to Cairo in Egypt. But as Zambians, we are lucky.
Yes.
The construction just ended here in Zambian Copper Belt. So we benefited from the rule of John Cicero and the BSA company.
So he was actively involved constructing the Zambia-Zimbabwe bridge.
Because the rail line entered Zimbabwe, which was by then Southern Rhodesia, in 1904.
Okay.
While they are still constructing, the rail line come to the borders of Northern Rhodesia and Southern Rhodesia.
Yeah.
The bridge also was being constructed.
Yeah.
That bridge is known as Bet Bridge.
Bet Bridge.
Yeah, Bet Bridge, because there were collaboration in business between Alfred Bet, who was the leader of the Bet Group, or Bet Trust Group, and John Cicero.
Oh, okay.
You know, John Cicero was supported to be in business of minerals by Alfred Bet.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so even that bridge is called Bet Bridge.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's in memory of Bet,
Ah, okay.
the partner business to John Cicero.
I see that. Okay.
Yeah. Apart from John Cicero and And yeah, and what he did.
Yeah.
We have also the other prehistory of Southern Province. Southern Province, before independence, it has the following districts, or the old district that we have in Southern Province are Namwala, we have Livingstone, we have Kalom, we have Choma, we have Monze, we have Wembe, which was covering the entire valley, and also Mazabuka. But after independence, we created more new districts. We have Kazungula from Livingstone, we have Zimba, we have Temba, we have Chikankata and Iteshtej. This district, including Siavonga, Sinazongwe and Chirundu. These districts were created after independence.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but we have the old one, the old districts. Okay. Then apart from that, John Cicero handed over to the British government, which took over from 1924 up to 1953. During that period of 1924 to 1953, vast minerals were discovered. Those minerals helped us, like after discovering those mines were opened, and us Africans were given employments. Despite those indirect rules which was all over the Southern Rhodesia, Northern Rhodesia, but we were given employment into those mines, and the money which was being generated from the mines helped to construct these big major roads and other government institutions like schools, health posts, and the other institutions. Yeah, and also the missionaries who used to come those days, they constructed mission schools, mission health posts, and other infrastructures. Yeah, so that's what we can appreciate to the colonial period.
Oh, I see.
And also the construction of the Kariba Dam in 1957 and 1950 to 1953 during the Federation of Rhodesia and Nyasaland. The Federation of Rhodesia and Nyasaland was formed in 1953 and it ended in 1964 when Zambia got independence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, from 1964 to 1973, we call it First Republic to the Zambian politics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. From 1973 to 1991, Second Republic, when Zambia had only one political party.
Yes.
During the one-party state.
Oh, yes.
So after the one-party state, the Zambian people reclaimed multipartyism. They went for election in 1991. Kaunda lost. Chiroba came to and he became the second Republican president. And he introduced multipartyism and democracy, which were still respected.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That is quite a loaded piece of...
Yeah, and the other story is the land of Southern Province is divided. You know, Southern Province is between the Zambezi River and the Kafue River.
Yes.
And the land of Southern Province is divided like this. To the north from the Kafue River, if you start from the Kafue River, we call it Kafue Flats. And the land is full of sand. And it's covered, most big part of the land is covered with it, or it's full of grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, from there, we come to the plateau, the second phase, the belt which we depend for farming and, for farming, starting from Zimba to somewhere Chikankata. From there, we go to, as you go to the north, to the south side, we have also the Zambezi escarpment, which is phase 3. Zambezi escarpment.
Oh.
Yeah. The last phase, you see, the valley, where you find the Lake Kariba and the Zambezi River. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Bwana.
Okay, from here, I'm going to take you to see the crafts. You see the crafts which were being made by the people of the Gwembe Valley when the museum started.
Oh, okay, good. I would like to see that. Oh.
Sikwana. So when the museum started, there are some selected crafts which was being made along the Gwembe Valley. But now it's a national museum. So when you want to buy your crafts, we go across Southern Province. Those days, it was only for casting within local southern province. Now we go to western. We have some crafts that comes from Lusaka province. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is sports. And also another one is at the big falls, even at Mukuni village.
Mukuni. Yeah. Like these, most of these, they comes from Livingstone.
Oh, Livingstone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So these basically depict the people of, or the culture of the locals.
Especially the baskets. Basket. Though these baskets, they are in categories. We have this type. This type comes from Nyungwe. Yeah, this type comes from Nyungwe along the Gwembe Valley. We have this type which comes from Sinazongwe at in Sinazeze area. Yeah.
And these are on sale.
Yeah, they are on sale. Okay. We have also these. This comes as far as Siampondo. Along the Gwembe Valley, Sinazongwe district under Chief Mwemba.
Okay.
Yeah, we have also
the point affordable. This 50, 60 kwacha.
Yeah. Okay. So we have these are from Sinazongwe. Okay. Yeah. These are from Mukuni Park.
Oh, Mukuni.
Yeah. No. Then we have also these came from, or they comes from Siameja. Okay. Along the Gwembe Valley. Yeah. Oh. So this comes from Western Province, Nimongo.
Western Province.
Yeah, Western Province.
For the lozes.
For the lozes.
Okay. Okay. And these ones have got different names? Or
yeah, they have different names. Yeah. Yeah, they have different names. Like this one is Makenge. Like Makenge tray. Yeah. Okay. Makenge tray.
And have different. Okay. Right.
So.
Okay. I see that. And section here.
So this section, we also do sell a product on commission. Oh, okay. Yeah, whereby someone brings his work. So maybe you say, no, your work, you are selling your work at 50 kwacha. Then maybe you put 2 kwacha on top of that 50 kwacha. As here, we sell it at 52 kwacha. Oh. Then when a buyer buys your product, we'll deposit your 50 kwacha into your account, and you will deposit 2 kwacha into the museum account. That is our commission.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Hello, ziwachibula tole mwana bama mushe wagaita jali Iwelo ziwachibula tole mwana bama mushe wagaita jali.
Bwana Harris, thank you so much.
No, you are welcome.
For giving us that loaded piece of information, especially in Southern Province. And I think many people have benefited from this information. I think there's a lot that has to be done for even this generation to really understand what our history holds, especially our culture. So for that reason, thank you so much for taking your time. I know we're about to knock off now, but we have literally spent the afternoon together.
Yeah.
And so for that, thank you so much.
No, you are welcome.
Thank you.
More time.
Sure. See you around.
Welozi wachibula chole mwana bama mushe wagaita jali. Welozi wachibula chole mwana bama mushe wagaita jali. Webinaga ungu ndikubona kutungumana nula galonda wagaita jali. Webinaga ungu ndikubona kutungumana nula galonda wagaita jali. Taboni menyo taboni kutumba mesu taitanga musumoyo sosolo koyola pulo.